These are some good weird motherfuckers. Oh where has my little doggy gone? Somebody's holding another person's dog dead. And I love me some animals, I do. But it feels like this was to intentionally hurt somebody, and this person deserves to be hurt. Oh where has my little doggy gone? Spend the night in jail. Why is this one in here, and why is this one in here? Why are you putting this one in here? Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Or this person killed your dog. I spent the night in jail. Here you go. This is throwing them in the cell. You could have asked the universe to bring you in some way the person who killed your dog. This is someone who could have taken you in the woods and did some shit. And I feel like they're your current fucking cellmate, or it's a father or an uncle or something of theirs. They said a name of Byron or something, a Clint and yeah, and I could be wrong. But you could be one of those crazy kind of Bible Belt, deep south, in the woods type of motherfucker too, and that's how you guys met up there. They're showing me somebody that was just starting a fire. I don't know what your situation was, but I was minding my business, and you all ambushed me. You took my dog. You're welcome. This one. Why do I fight this so much? What is it here with me? Gotten the shit beat out of me. Okay. Ugh. Gotten the shit beat out of me. You're even louder than in person. What happened here? Hold on a second. Tell me about this. Gotten the shit beat out of me. Oh, they lied. Oh. They're a liar. You can't fight. You can only argue. And this is now affirmative. Yeah, this is, you know those people who speak like angels? Listen, you talk one more time about fucking angels. Okay, that's what this is. It took me a couple minutes. You say one more thing about calling on your angels, okay? I've called on angels repeatedly, and I'm still getting attacked, or I'm still homeless, or, well, it's because you don't believe. Oh, is that all it takes? And this kid, well, now we have a world where people like to manipulate your belief. What did they say? I'm watching. What did they, did somebody say that you have to just believe? Okay, well then I'll believe. I'll believe that angels, but it takes action from someone. What does the belief come with? When I call in angels, and what? Does a motherfucker with wings just come down now and say, come on, I'm gonna walk you to the bus stop? It's an energy, hello. And that energy has to go inside a vessel, and that vessel has to take physical action in order to assist in your situation. I don't know how else this would happen. It's this weird thing of fairies and angels, and it's a very, very will we ever just know anything when it comes to this other realm, these other realms and dimensions? There are so many things in the universe that will never be discovered or solved or figured out, and you just have to be okay with that. But this is annoying. Pray. Got it. I think I'll command instead. But see, now you command. It's the system wants to go against, or just people that are connected to this who have a hard time saying that they lost something. Will What are we doing here? This is, a woman said this, what are we doing? Are we now just those people who go against what somebody says and does? Is this woman right? Because I feel that I've engaged in this, whether knowing that that's what it was or not. I feel childish. I feel immature. I feel bully-like. And that's just something I will not put that on myself any longer. Somebody's by themselves or they're about to be alone in this fight. Because there's someone that said, I don't really know who they are or what this is, but they're the closest thing that I've seen to some type of being or angel or something like that. This would be an angel that fights alone or some type of, right. Yeah, this is definitely, and this is also a corporate, a CEO that's about to be. I refuse to work here anymore. I refuse to get bullied. You have nobody handling this stuff. I'm done. I resign. I quit. These are network shows too. This could just be, I don't like it here. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like what those on the walls. Everything's got fucking rainbows on it. You know, there are men that want nothing to do with this forced homosexuality, but you know, unfortunately they have money and they can avoid it. But for people who are part of this imprisonment system of just being on a fucking conveyor belt of paying bills and waiting for benefits, they have no choice but to be involved in this. So it's like we're thrown into this, you know? There are many people who don't want to do this as well. They will put you in a compromising position to offer you something, to comply with something. And the second that you don't do that, these direct energy hits are where this comes in. I'm not sure how this stops, but the shit in space needs to stop. And then and to hide that, they started building underground, underwater, and even brought some ships in to just hover, or this was a plan, sir, to just hover around the planet to build off of that. Or we could just have ships hover, and that could be you're obsessed. You're going to have to take some of these people who aren't necessarily shitbags and tie them up and let them release this. It's an addiction. It's going to be physically painful. I didn't realize how many addictions are physically painful besides alcohol or substance. Releasing emotion was physically painful. It felt like withdrawal for me. Releasing gambling, social media. I mean, my mother was losing her mind. She didn't have fucking Wi-Fi. It's still off, or it turns on and then it disconnects. It just says Wi-Fi. No, I could give a shit. I'm just going to upload these and then eventually I'll be on. Thank you. These are for the Freemasons. You can tell that I am who I am because of how I handle things. Thank you for that. I felt it. This is, don't put a word on it. This is something else saying you need to take a break from that. You're on your phone too much. You're on your laptop too much. And you're becoming judgmental. You're becoming something. You're feeding your brain with shit that's now affecting how you treat other people. And we don't like it. So something's being blocked or something needs to be acknowledged. Okay? In every situation. Either something needs to be said, something needs to be handled, or something needs to be acknowledged. I can still upload these offline through the camera on this particular laptop that seems to upload quicker than my new one. And then I'll just put them online. I'll put them on my channel today one by one because it will be fixed. It's inevitable. When you can move through life like this and not get hype about every goddamn thing going wrong, nobody wants to be around you or help you. There are people who have why don't they come over? They don't like your miserableness. You're fucking miserable. You hear me? And all you talk about is money and what you don't have. Nobody wants to be around people like this. I can't remember the last time you joked and laughed. You know what I mean? So, with this feels like there's a few different things with the shit getting beat out of me. I get excited when that card comes out first. I'm a very physical and confrontational woman. It's my forte. And it was for a long time before I was forcefully fucking removed. It could be 3, it could be 6. I want somebody to be honest about it. I'm not gonna give all the info. I'm tired of that. This is what you guys did with this God of yours. You just allowed them to do everything, and you became lazy. We can't have that anymore. I refuse to do that. I have to find balance verbally. Please. This is a balanced, an orally balanced. And see, I say oral, and you feel that? There's a heavy, heavy lust energy that needs to be removed. It's everything in excess. There are too many addictions. This just interrupted my message heavy. I can feel it, that you can't think about something or hear a certain word without feeling that feeling. You can't look at a younger child without, it feels like heavy lust that's not mine. You know, it's like, I know I'm not involved with kids. I know I don't feel that way, but why do I get this feeling? It's either someone around me does. Like, I know who I am. It's horrible. It really is. But I'm a balanced person, and I stay to myself. And this is an ancestry thing. But please don't think that because I'm this balanced speaker that I won't knock you the fuck out. They never see it coming with you, is what it feels like. I run into arguments going for a walk now. Everywhere I go, what is this? Am I cursed? I think that people take those who don't say much or who are more calm in situations, they take that for weakness until somebody gets physical. Usually these types of people, that physical shit comes out of nowhere. But they're smart. They're wise with the hermit, and they want you to touch them first. That way, they can break your face, possibly, and not have to worry about going to... We still have those laws, right? And we're not going to alter those. May I, for the Freemasons? I haven't talked to my PO in 3 months. I can't get in touch with this fucking bitch. Jennifer Melendez, and she happens to call and not leave voicemails from the same phone number where there's no option for me to type in something to get to her. 5 phone numbers, I can't get her on the phone. Email that comes back, it's a no reply. And it's the information on the orange card that she gave me. They were trying to make it seem like I was running and they were going to try and lock me up. Some people they had some things happen who were going to try and pick me up. I called the mayor's office and I recorded all the phone calls. It's a lot of black people in the judicial system in this city. My case was in Bucks and Montgomery, and for some reason I'm seeing my PO, and I don't know how that goes because this ain't me, and you know it. Those that know me, I mean, you know me. That's not me. I don't get in trouble with the law. Yeah, I'm just very careful like that. But I was removed from the extended stay in Horsham by 4 fucking cops on my way downstairs to pay for another night. And they 302 me illegally. This is happening everywhere where they're just putting fucking innocent people. You will all pay for what the fuck you did to me. And if you attempt to put me in jail, you will lose your goddamn life in the process. You fucking will. Because I said no. Yeah, I was locked up first in Bucks. I flipped the cop over my back. Yes, it was the self-defense. Thank you, Chuck Kraber. Thank you. Yep. I was trained how to be a bad mother. Listen to me. I'm the baddest fucking woman and man ever created. I need for more people who are like me in my life. I require it. I'm just not sure what the holdup is. I hope that you're not afraid of a fucking system. I really hope that not everybody on this planet can be bought. And if that's cool to be bought by the right people for the right reason, though. Make that an everlasting purchase. Something that you get something out of for an extended period of time, and not some 10-minute temporary triumph where now that gets stolen from you almost immediately. Did that happen, or it's about to happen, where that money that you took to betray a good person will be removed from you? But I'm just tired of this. These are the people where I just want a balanced life But you push me and you push me and you push me. You shocked somebody, I think, when you yelled back, or it's something that you said, but with the temperance, it feels like it had to be said. And then you move and go to yourself. I say what I need to say, and then I remove myself. But this doesn't mean that you follow me. You know what I mean? Because I will break a bone. Whether it's in your face, I will snap your arm. Yeah, something. This is work with defending. So this could be self-defense. If you don't work, but this could be I work out, or maybe I don't. Maybe this is instinctive for you to physically fight like it is for me. It's instinctive for me. I'll kick when I feel like I need to kick. I will put your head through a wall when I feel like I need to, and I'll put you in an arm lock. Well, I called it a leg lock. It was both. I created that. I created putting your arm around and then pulling up. That's mine, Patrick. I'm so tired of people taking what I do and say and then benefiting off of it. I have negative $170 some in my bank account. These are for the Freemasons. Nobody's donating to my channel. They have blocks on some of my shit. This is how bad, bro. Barack's mad that I saw him at some kind of summit and I didn't give him, I am Natalie Latessa. Do you fucking hear me? I'm finally saying it. I'm tired of this bullshit. And there's a possibility that I was swapped out with a twin or a clone. I'm not really concerned about that. I'm concerned about my own life and my own safety. And the fact that I'm 100% woman and I have direct energy weapons on me all night while I sleep. I command that somebody handles this shit and gets me somewhere safe so that I can put somewhere other people safe. No one's going to be able to save you but me. Nobody. And as I'm saying this, there are buildings dropping. So you can sit there and wait for the building to drop on you, Edgar, or you can do what you said you were going to do. I have to assume that you were a female at some point. And that some female said, I'll go get a sex change because I don't want to be targeted as a female. Whatever the thing is, do what you would want. That's all I'm asking for people to do. If this was you in your situation, handle it as if it was just that. Nothing more. This is a fighter. But I'm careful. This is a careful fighter. And I do believe that you warn people. I can fight. I don't really want to say this, but I'm looking at you and I would feel bad if I hit you or you let them know this in some way. Like, I would rather just, the problem with this is that people think, oh, well, they would rather not fight. So they must be weaker than me. They could just be smarter than you with the current situation. Yeah, are you just tired? Like, I'm just tired of feeling like everywhere I go I have to defend myself or defend my actions, or maybe it's time for someone to get the shit beat out of them. And wow, this is taking a whole other turn. For the people who are handling shit with this, like, we're livid at what's coming out, but the stuff that's under the water is tough for us. These bases underwater are tough for us to get to. This is where that supernatural shit, has to come in. Did you hear it go through the water? Is everybody hearing telepathically the shit that's happening? You're going to feel something dissipate. And if any other beings attempt to reverse what was done, you will drop dead in the process. I don't know how many fucking disgusting grays, but you're one of my worst fucking creations too. I attempted to give some type of respect. I see I can't give to all types of different species who don't deserve that. And you will feel the lack of fucking energy coming from me everywhere. I'm officially a different woman now. And that's going to change things everywhere. I have no love to show unless you earn that shit from me. And I have no fucking respect to show unless you earn that from me as well. I've already earned it from most of the world. And I command to get that. I command the respect. I command the protection. And I command to be taken somewhere safe. It was a trust over 22 years ago, sir. And some Federal Reserve shit holding it there, trying to keep it from me. may have been a thing. And we may have taken the shit. And I don't fucking regret it. Okay? And I found, maybe Barack needs to tell you that some shit was found. Yeah, they were found some things, man. And this corruption, it will stop. It will stop. Listen to me. If the whole fucking world, Barack, has to fall at one time so that I go where I'm supposed to go, that will happen. Well, it could be a brother named Tyrell or something like that nobody knew, or some people may have known. I don't believe he's here because this one doesn't remember spending time with me, or they say that, but not the same men. Trump and everything replaced, but Jesus Christ, there are many people that were replaced. It's like you're using it as an excuse to just let the fucking world go to shit. If you think that we can't tell that you guys created life somewhere else, for the men who can you feel this thing floating? If you're feeling that, you were left here too. Can you feel it? You're where I'm at. So that should tell you something. There are people being told they're on other vessels and stuff. And you're going to be, may I? These are for the privileged folk that we talk about. When I said that black people wanted to take over and they can't stand you white rich people, if there was any kind of interaction through black people in the government, they were placing you there too. There was supposed to be a takeover of something before they realized, well, are planets really ships? Are there multiple? It was supposed to be a takeover of the world through black people. Taking everything that other people have gotten, and I put a kink in their chain. Listen to me. It has nothing to do with whether you're black. It could have been white people doing it to black. And I command fucking order. And it will happen. Even if, like I said, destruction has to happen before order comes about. Because I said so. And that's it. There are so many shadow bans. There are people that are interested right now that didn't really pay attention or tap into this. There are so many they're making it impossible. My views get 90 some views in 16 hours. I mean, the shit is just overwhelming. But it's not, when it comes to this kind of stuff, it's more Barack. You know, you deny something, and whether it's him or a clone or whatever, it's the DNA that doesn't like being denied. Oh well. If I don't want to give you my goddamn time, I don't give you my fucking time. That's my choice. See, when this stuff starts happening, and you find out about it, when it's worded differently, they're very good. They cushion the word so it doesn't sound like bullying. So let me get this straight. You wanted some kind of interaction, and they couldn't or they wouldn't, and they became a target of yours through other people, and I'm supposed to just sit there and let this happen, being the man or the woman that I am? No. That means it's okay to be done to me then. That means I'm telling something that I'm okay with this being done to me or my family. I just cannot do it. I hope there are people in the Senate. I mean, when it comes to this, the Grand Hall, and we can all see that this is just a constant spinning of the wheels, but nothing gets done. The world's getting worse, but all of these laws are being passed and legislation. Where the fuck is this happening at? Can we please take the stage down and just jump back into this reality we call real fucking life and handle some things, please? Because it's either I'm sitting on the sidelines and I actually have power to do something. When this person is left by themselves, okay, they have no more power anymore. So there's a facade of power, whatever that means to you. It could be that they're pixelated. These people may not be here either, man. You could be having some type of video conferences with pixelated people and thinking that they're still in human or some kind of form. This is how, if somebody doesn't step in, where does this take us when it comes to this generated? And why does everything have to be fucking generated? Yeah, look at this. This looks like a video thing. I'm sitting on a platform. I have a microphone in front of me here. That's what it... Even the voices? Okay, that's what's keeping some things from happening with a certain situation, is that you're not even dealing with people in bodies anymore. This could be, as I'm on a video chat with you, some kind of interruption comes in and it's an emergency. So now I can't meet with you, but when my meeting with you would have helped somebody that I don't like. You could be the most powerful woman in the man or man on this plane and still be hoodwinked like that. You allow yourself to be. It means you're not fully invested in whatever this task is, or you wouldn't allow yourself that you would just move through it. Yeah, with the devil, I'm telling you, this is overwhelming pixelation, graphics. Why am I not just going there, knowing where they need to... Why am I not doing this? If you don't know how to approach me, this is how it's going to go. Hello, Miss Heilman. All right, that's who I am now. All right, Teresa Heilman. That's what the license is that I have in the purse. So either name works. You hear me? Because it was left, I believe, unless they're trying to doctor that up to her by someone else for saving their life. Some things transpired and some people knew about it and they didn't like it. Please take me back to my fucking compound. Please. You're going to want to be there with me because of the way things were set up. Do you hear me? Artie, even your home is not going to be okay. You understand? I'm trying to be the fucking... I need to be put where I planned to save people. Do you understand what I'm saying? I was taken from... I was taken from something else. But the intention was to take me from everything. I'm the only way out. These ships and these other planets, they're going to implode and they're going to have asteroid... that's where the catastrophe... It's going to be everywhere but where I'm at. Yeah, forget this Patrick and forget this fucking child, okay? That's not me. That's not for me. I care about me and my safety. And then I will, using my wisdom and discernment, choose who gets to live this life with me based off of merit. The same way that I'm doing things. Thank you for listening.